What's up, everybody? Crazy 8 here with another Transformers review. This time we're looking at from the Studio Series line, from the subline Transformers Devastation video game, Elite Seeker, and the Ground Soldier. So let's take a look at the box and then we'll get into the figures. Here's a quick look at the box. You got the Studio Series banner right across it. You got the images of the Seeker here, the Soldier there. Seeker's out already. I'm fiddling with him. But yeah, great artwork here. 25 steps for that guy. 18 for this guy. A drawing right here of this guy right here. It's really good. It's in black. Almost like in gray tones with some red highlights. Same thing with this one, which is really good. Top of the box. Devastation, Elite Seeker, Ground Soldier, Karatomi. Here is the images from the video game for both of them. Product shots. 25 steps. I said 18, it says 16. 16, yeah, I can't read. And then a little blurb. These two Decepticons enjoy blowing things up and smashing them into pieces, done in several different languages. Nope, nothing outside. Here we go. Here's your barcode if you need it, and that's the box. So we're gonna do the Seeker first, and then we'll do a separate video for the other guy. So here he is out of the packaging, and it's a Ramjet remold. And not remold, I said more like a repaint. It's not really a remold. And it's it's the Seeker mold with the cone head sculpt, and the wing designs are different. But you know what you're getting with this same exact transformation as the Seeker mold. So let's take a look at the detail of this guy. There's his head sculpt. Silver and red eyes. Got some good molding on the head there too. The only cell shading is the canopy. Which stinks because the whole game was heavily cell shaded. And I wish they would have done it with the figures themselves. But they only stopped on the, even on Optimus Prime, they just stopped on the chest. Here's going down the feet, got some great detailing on the feet and the wings too. A little Decepticon logo right there. It's kind of hard to see. It's kind of like, it's kind of like almost the same tone as the gray, so it kind of doesn't really pop. Here's his arms. Turn them around. We'll start with the back of the wings, which you'll see more in alt mode. And then he's got this backpack, which I wish they would have found a way to fold it up. Hopefully this is the end of this mold. Once Studio Series comes out with their remolds of the Seeker mold, we'll probably get different ones, and we'll just start seeing a flood of those different ones. But for right now, this might be the last time we see this mold, hopefully. So that is robot mode. Now let's take a look at his accessories. All right, so here are his accessories. He comes with two arm guns, or null rays, done in silver. Two of these. And he comes with two swords. Black hilt. There's a design on the hilt. And then a silver blade, which is nice that they actually, and they have some little details on the sword too. And I like how they have a black hilt and a silver blade. They really paint their weapons. So you have that look, which is really cool. And this is how you can have him holding them. Of course, you have the run-of-the-mill accessories right here on the arms, and then he can hold his swords. Now you do have ports here. You could put them here. He's got them on the back of his arm, and he's got one right there, so you could actually put them anywhere you want in any variations if you wanted to. If you're going to army build, it's good to have options where he could actually hold these as guns, or you could put these over here. You could do a variety of different things with them if you wanted to. I'm being normal, and I'm just going to leave them like that. Now here are some comparisons. G2 Ramjet, Sandstorm, and Ramjet. Finally, Devastation Optimus Prime, who looks a little short. Okay, so that was the end of this video. This was From the Studio Series line, from Transformers Devastation, a video game. This is the Elite Seeker. The only thing I do have a problem with is that the whole figure should be cel shaded. I believe that because the video game itself, the art style was very cel shaded, and they're only doing the reflective windows on the bots. So Prime's chest, this guy's canopy, you know, the whole figure should be cel shaded. That's just my opinion. Nice tight joints. I like the colors. I don't think that throws me off is the red leggings. I don't know why they chose red and not black, but it is what it is. He's got some nice silver cannons which break up the color mold or the color scheme, along with the swords, which are a nice pop. Got a black hilt and silver blade, which I do like, and I do like the silver guns. Again, this is a Ramjet repaint, so if you have a Ramjet, you know what you get in. If you have a Seeker mold, you know how to transform it. Simple as that. Anyway, that's it for this video. I'm going to shoot the transformation next, so stay tuned. And here he is into his alt mode. And yes, he is. You see more of the gray and less of the black in this mode, but it looks really good. Nonetheless, the orange makes it really pop. Again, that's the only thing cel shaded in the whole figure, which is a bummer, but here are the details of it. Looks really, really good. Not much paint though, very simple. Of course, you're not supposed to drop it like that, but I think that was meant to be a landing gear that never made the light of day. You could kind of see the wheel right there, but it doesn't look like it's meant to be. I always try it in every one of them, but nope. And here it is in the back. I mean the bottom. Here's my back. I do like the fact that it's like just one color, but I wish there was some more. Like the details are great, but I wish there was more paint. Now for the accessories, of course, you know, the guns go in the normal spot right here. Okay, nice and straight and lined up. That's where they go, right? And then of course with the swords, they have a little tab, and they got a connection port here or here, but according to instructions, they want you to put it right in there. If you put them in there, they're nice and snug and tight. I will say this though. This thing is very loose. Then you have that look going on, which is kind of weird looking. It kind of breaks up the plane mode. I don't know if it look. I don't know. I'm torn between it looking cool and looking weird. But yeah, that's weapon storage for everything if you wanted to have it. G2 Ramjet, Sandstorm. Here he is with Ramjet. And finally, Devastation Optimus Prime. Alright, so that was my look at Transformers Studio Series Elite Seeker from the Devastation video game. Again, my only gripe is that the whole thing isn't cel shaded like the game, just a canopy. Kind of, I don't know, kind of messes it up. But I do like that, you know, I'm used to this mold. I kind of like it. You know, the bottom is a little, you know, not put together as well as the top looks. You know, from top view it looks great. Then you look at the bottom, it's just, there's a robot underneath there. You know, it's not as clean as I would like it to be. Weapon storage for the swords are a little awkward. They kind of give it some style, almost like extra fins. And I do like the color breakup, but yeah, that's the other thing. It needs more color. It needs more paint, stickers or something. Maybe Toy Hacks will come up with something. But again, Devastation video game wasn't very. I think they're trying to keep true to the game anyway. But yeah, again, if you have the Ramjet mold or Sandstorm or G2 Ramjet or any of the Seekers, you know the transformation and you know the mold. Only difference is the wings and the paint job on this one, of course. But anyway, that's it for this video, and that's it for this robot. I hope you all enjoyed it. Stay safe, stay healthy, and enjoy your toys. Crazy 8s is out.